Hey, what's happening, everyone? Cody Lefevre here, GZCL, coming to you with another training update. First, check out all that friggin' snow. It's April. Those snowflakes are friggin' heavy. 2.5 pounds per snowflake, I swear. It takes me hours just to shovel the driveway so I can get myself to the grocery store, like 10 miles away, to buy ingredients for burrito videos. Y'all love them. I love eating them. It's a symbiotic relationship. It's enjoyable, delicious. It makes the gains. This session here is all about putting mass on the delts. This is a bodybuilding session, the continuance of my bodybuilding phase. I don't want to complain too much about the snow and the conditioning work there, but I'm staying fit just shoveling all that. I swear, it takes hours some days, and those aren't workouts. I've been training for over 2 years now, every single day, without a rest day, not counting surviving as a workout. It's only a workout when I'm getting myself in the gym, doing movements deliberately for the purpose of gaining size and strength. Now, what I want to talk about here is gaining size because typically, traditionally, I've always been about gaining that there strength, adding pounds to the bar, competed in powerlifting, did okay. However, I was in the process building a physique that was that classic powerlifter physique. All traps, all pecs, some quads. That's about it. My delts have always been lackluster. Let's be honest here. If I was to talk about my physique in a sense of TV characters, I am 100% Pamela Anderson on Baywatch, 0% David Hasselhoff, no deltoids going on here. The Hoff's got delts. I don't. I'm all boobies. That means 100% Pamela Anderson, Baywatch mode. It's not good when you're a dude and all you've got is just a fine specimen of a rack. That's not ideal. Okay? I'm just going to be honest here. It would be ideal if I had a great set of delts to round that out, some like meatball action going on at the top of my arms here, but I got none of that. No delts, zero delts. It's pathetic. It looks bad. I'm all traps, all pecs. That's about it. Thank you, powerlifting, leaving me with a physique that is just slightly better than trash. Maybe I'm being rough on myself. Not all powerlifters look as bad or disproportionate as I do. All I know is that for sure, all traps and pecs here, zero delts. I'm trying to fix that problem with this training here and doing a lot of shoulder work. No incline benching, no flat benching, and to be frank, there's very little flat bench pressing in the last 3 years. Not just because it messes with my shoulder, that's a big portion of it, but also because I don't need to be flat benching anyways, because I already got huge freaking pecs. Just look at that. It's ridiculous. Zero delts going on. So what I'm doing here is a complementary superset. This is different than what most people typically do with their supersets, where they're doing an antagonistic superset, where it's like bench and rows, or bicep curls, triceps pushdowns, something like that. I'm not knocking it whatsoever. Those things are helpful. It's great. I do it all the time. Used to do it all the time. What I'm doing now more often is stuff like this. It's stuff where I'm doing the overhead press and deltoid raises, front delts, side delts, just trying to get these delts to grow, trying to figure out what I can do to dial in that mind muscle connection, something. Who even friggin' knows, just to get these delts to grow. I am not necessarily at a loss. All I know for sure is that I'm working hard on trying to get some meatball delts. I'm gonna call them meatball delts because in the last video you all said they were meatballs. That was hilarious. I appreciate everyone's interaction in the comments. It helps with the algorithms Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, sharing, commenting, algorithms, freaking destroyed. Meatball delts, hilarious. Thank you all so much for the content suggestions, like in the last video, the lat tower, cable tower machine that I just did. Thank you all so much. I'm just kind of going on a rant here about my physique because this video here, I'm super frustrated, to be honest. I'm doing a lot of repetitions on the overhead press because it's the lift that just doesn't jack with me as much as the flat bench or the incline bench. I enjoy it the most. It's kind of my pet lift at the moment. I really dig in the overhead press, to be honest. It's the squat of the deadlift world. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. That doesn't make any sense. But everybody loves a big deadlift. And I'm bringing the overhead press into that market. It's going to be the new hot thing. Trust me on this, okay? Everyone's going to be start watching overhead press videos. There's soon going to be someone doing something ridiculous with overhead press. I don't know, like 600 pounds, Larry Wheels, where you at? Who knows? Maybe it's going to be like Brian Shaw, 600-pound overhead press. We'll see. It's going to be something ridiculous. Probably not me, though. I'm just going to be still my manlet, lowly self, just barely 5 feet off of the ground, pressing like 200-ish pounds and doing probably way too many repetitions to actually get good growth in my delts. But I'm not 100% sure because part of me thinks from watching all these John Meadows videos that I got to be doing even more repetitions. That's why I fast forwarded so many of these clips here with the deltoid raises, doing like 20 repetitions or 30 repetitions or 50 repetitions. I don't even know. Sometimes I just like stop counting because it's not even the count that matters. Sometimes it's just the time under tension, or it's just dialing in to feeling that specific muscle group work, having that mental mind muscle connection. I can't even talk right now. I am just on a rant here about training my freaking delts. They're so stubborn. I swear that if my delts were children, they would be standing in the corner with their like nose deep in that corner because they're not behaving the way I want them to be, and I'm a friggin' strict parent trying to get some discipline out of my children. Left side, right side delts just not behaving the way I want them to be. You know, I'm just gonna like spank them, give them some discipline to like do what needs to get done here, which is friggin' grow. Okay, I'm eating burritos basically nonstop. I mean, so much Mexican food. What else I gotta do? I gotta smuggle in D-ball in the burritos? What do I gotta do here to get some friggin' delts? Come on, man. I'm working hard. This is all kinds of repetitions. It is ridiculous. Some of these front delt raises, I swear, it's just, I get to like 20 reps and my mind just blanks out. Totally blanks out. It gives me a lot of frustration because it's, you should be tracking these metrics in a sense, but also at the same time, maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe it doesn't even matter. The number of repetitions that you're actually doing, having this assessment, this fine-tuned assessment on the volume that you're doing. What probably actually matters more in a bodybuilding phase is just being able to recover from the amount of work that you're doing. That means prioritizing sleep, nutrition, hydration, supplementation. And you know what? I think I'm doing pretty good on basically all those fronts. Now, I'm not going to go into far left field here ranting about pharmaceuticals, but I'm on none of that level. I'm on the burrito level, on the eating level. I'm on the vitamin D, the ZMA, just trying to take in that extra protein powder when I can level, eating them eggs, that steak, that chicken level, burritos, and even trying to get that bonus protein in that hasty sense of cooking up canned chicken. If you've been trying to get that protein in and not from manufactured sources like protein powder, canned chicken, honestly, doesn't taste too bad. Straight up, doesn't taste too bad. And you don't got to cook it that much. It's not like you're roasting a whole chicken in the oven to make a freaking chicken burrito. You're just opening up the can, draining it, frying it, putting in there with some rice, maybe some bonus eggs for that extra little bit of protein and cholesterol. Man, I am just 13 levels deep in the brain about trying to make gains here. I gotta get the volume in. I gotta isolate the muscle groups. I gotta rest. I gotta eat. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay consistent and disciplined with the training. And I think I'm doing a lot of it and seeing positive results. Honestly, we're here at the end of the video, and I'm feeling pretty good. I know that I went off the deep end on some of these things, but straight up, training is going pretty doggone well. Not gonna lie. I think my delts are finally starting to come in. We'll see. Thanks for staying tuned to the channel, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that. So much appreciated. Thank you.